everybody got angry and quit?
Of course not.
Still not the right door.
Maybe you have the wrong key.
It has to be this key.
Have some wine.
I don't see any wine.
There isn't any.
Then it wasn't polite of you to offer it.
It wasn't polite of you to sit down without being invited.
I didn't know this was your table. It's set for a great many more than 3.
Your hair needs cutting.
You shouldn't make personal remarks. It's very rude.
Well, why is a raven like a writing desk?
Oh, a riddle. I believe I can guess this.
Do you mean you think you can find out the answer to it?
Yes.
Then you should say what you mean.
I do. At least, I mean what I say. It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing a bit. You might just as well say, I see what I eat is the same as I eat what I see.
You might just as well say that I like what I get is the same as I get what I like.
You might just as well say that I breathe when I sleep is the same as I sleep when I breathe.
It is the same thing with you. What day of the month is it?
The 4th.
2 days wrong. I told you butter wouldn't suit the works.
It was the best butter.
Some crumbs must have got in. You shouldn't have put it in with a bread knife.
It was the best butter, you know.
What a funny watch. It tells what day of the month it is, but doesn't tell what time it is.
Why should it? Does your watch tell you what year it is?
Of course not. But that's because it stays the same year for so long.
Which is just the case with mine.
I'm afraid I don't quite understand you.
The Dormouse is asleep again.
Of course, just as I was going to remark myself.
Have you guessed the riddle yet?
No, I give up. What's the answer?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Nor I. I think you'd do something better than the time and wasting it asking riddles that have no answers.
If you knew time as well as I did, you wouldn't talk about wasting it. It's him.
I dare say you never even spoke to time.
I know how to beat time in music.
That accounts for it. He won't stand beating. If you kept on good terms with him, he'd do almost anything you liked with the clock.
Is that how you manage?
Not I. We quarreled last March, just before she went mad.
Who went mad?
It was at the concert given by the Queen of Hearts, and I had to sing.
Would you take me to meet the Queen?
We're not that mad.
Perhaps you know my song. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at.
I've heard something like it.
Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle,
Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.
ouch! I'd hardly finished the first verse when the Queen yelled.
He's murdering the time.
Ever since then, he won't do a thing I ask. It's always tea time now.
Is that the reason there's so many tea things put out here?
We've no time to wash the dishes.
Then you keep moving around, I suppose.
Exactly so, as the things get used up.
But what happens when you get to the beginning again?
Take some more tea.
Oh, I haven't had any, so I can't take any more.
You mean you can't take any less? It's very easy to take more than nothing.
Nobody asked your opinion.
Who's making personal remarks now? I want a clean cup. Let's move one place on.
Dormouse, tell us a story.